that you can be doing your best as a parent at home while someone is elsewhere messing with you, messing up your child's mental health. Story time. My son has been coming back with a whole lot of complaint about the teachers, but me, I don't just conclude. I don't want him to always feel okay, I'm by his side. I will tell him that you yourself, you should always listen to her. Stop disturbing her. Sometimes you people frustrate your teachers. I will tell my child to always do his very best to make sure that the teacher doesn't shout or treat him badly. Yeah. So one day he came back. He came back looking sick and tired. My child is always this cheerful, happy child. You don't see him like sad. He's always happy. I don't know. People knows him as a very cheerful boy. Yes, he's a very cheerful, happy boy. So he came back looking so tired and sad and sick. I was like, I myself was the one that asked him that day, "Are you okay?" He said, "No, I'm not." He said that his teacher he said he mistakenly fell asleep. He said, "Mommy, I mistakenly fell asleep and my teacher told someone to knock me." And I was like, I did not show expressive. I did not express it. I did not show the facial expression, but I was hot. Like, has it gotten to that extent? Like telling someone to knock my son, or telling someone to mistreat my son. And you know what it means. You know how students are. It's just like an open door to bully. And guess who he told to knock my son? His crush. Hi! His crush. He told his crush to knock my son. And I think that's the one thing that killed his spirit. Like, I felt really sorry for him. I felt really bad for him. So I told him it's okay. That it's not. I was like, it's nothing. It's nothing. Just go and do your homework. And my son slept off. Like, the whole of the day was messed up for him. So I went to school the next day. When I took them to school in the afternoon, I went to school to go and meet the head teacher, and I complained to her what the teacher did to my son. And she was like, no, it's unacceptable. No, it's very, very unacceptable. No. That she was going to look into it and she was going to caution the teacher. And I think she cautioned the teacher, of which the teacher took it to another level. This teacher now had to torment my child emotionally. This teacher now had to torment my child emotionally. First thing she did was to isolate him from the classmates. He made sure that the classmate was not talking to my son, was not playing with my son. And my son would come back and complain. I said, I will just tell him to overlook it. My son would come back and say, I overlook it. Next thing they did was to start bullying him. They will come and call him names, or even, shade him, or do some things like this. And when he reports, the teacher will not do anything. So one day, the head teacher called me and said, "Madam, we need to see you." When I went to see her, she told me, your son called somebody a name. Your son called somebody a goat. I was like, my son? How? Because I know, name calling, I don't take it in my home. I don't allow my kids to call themselves names. So whenever they call names, I want them to tell me where they learned that one from. Because children, when they go to school, they will learn one. They'll come back home with one. So when I hear name that is not coming from me, you will tell me where you learned it from. So I was like, name calling, what really happened? So I was angry. I just said, okay, I'll look into it. I came back home angry at my son. I said, why did you call somebody a goat? When did that one started? He said, Mommy, no. The boy was calling me names, and I reported him to the teacher, and the teacher did not say anything. And when the boy called me names again, I called him goat. And the boy that called goat now went and reported to the teacher. The teacher now called my son and slapped him, then told him to go and report himself to the head teacher. That was when I knew that this thing is going to be irredeemable. Like, I knew that it was going to be irredeemable. And thank God it was third term. I felt really bad. I said, no, if we should continue with this, my son hated going to school. Like, whenever he comes back home, he feels relaxed and at home. Whenever is morning, you see my son very moody, very tired, And the next thing you tell mommy, I don't want to go to school. Mommy, I'm tired of going to school. Mommy, I'm scared of what will happen today. I saw the fear in my son's eyes. I could feel it in my son's eyes. I could feel that fear in his eyes. I was so like tired. I didn't know what to do at that point, because should I stop him from going to school? And if I go back to report, it will be another thing. Because I noticed that teachers are fond of, when you report them, they will isolate your son, they will isolate your child, and they will make sure they traumatize that child. When he finished the school, I pulled him out. And thankfully, the sister was already graduating from the primary school, so I had to pull the two of them out and send him to another school. I told my son to bear everything. I did not go back to fight. I did not go back to question. I did not go back to do it, because I knew that it was irredeemable. Like, those things was irredeemable. And this same thing happened to me in my primary school. There is this one teacher. I don't know if it was natural hatred. Like, this teacher, whenever she sees me, she looks at me like an enemy. As a child I was, she sees me as an enemy. And unfortunately for me, she had to teach me in 3 sections, like 3 good sections. Primary 3, she taught me in primary 3. She taught me in primary 4. So primary 3, I was happy. This teacher tormented me that I hated studies. Like, whenever I'm in her class, I don't perform well. Whenever I'm in her class, my position is always 15th or 16th self. But whenever I'm in other teachers' class, I used to perform well. Like, my position will be either 5th or 6th. But when I'm in her class, that's to show how I was scared of her. I was so scared of her that I lost interest in learning. And she herself was the one that whenever I'm choosing to dance, like, all these graduation performance, calisthenics, dancing club, all these things, she will personally come out and drag me out from that place. She will personally come out and drag me out from that place. She will tell me that I will not dance. So it made me to hate education until this woman, and I had to walk through it myself. I did not tell my parents for one day. Children now are outspoken. Children now are very, very outspoken. They will tell you how their days went. That's what I'm saying. When a child is talking to you, listen to them. It now left to you to filter what they told you. If you need to advise them, you advise them. If you need to talk with them, you talk with them. If you need to go meet the teacher or meet the school authorities, meet them. Some of these teachers, some of them are I can't use frustrated, let it not look like as if it's a hate word, but some of them are mentally stressed. Me as a mother, some of them are mentally stressed, and when they are mentally stressed, they tend to do anything just at that moment. They don't even know what they are doing, or some of them knows what they are doing. But you need to even put them in check, and you need to always be there for your kids, so that you know when your child is losing it, when the child is not getting it again. Some of these child are stressed. As you're going through a lot, some of your kids are going through a lot at school, in the hands of teachers, in the hands of their classmates, that's why we need to be very, very aware. You need to be very, very alert. Whenever you see your child being moody, your child who used to be very happy is moody, ask the reason. Your child who used to be vibrant is now sluggish. Find out. So this is the reason why I said you can be doing your best as a parent while someone is elsewhere messing your child's mental health, messing up with your child's mental health.